Storm, hi.
Hi.
Is Mom home yet?
No, not yet. Kitty and Donna are in the kitchen.
So, it looks like they're going to be taking me out of the stockroom and making me a full-fledged cashier this summer, when I can work full-time.
Sounds like fun.
Beats working in a closet all day. But wait, I didn't tell you the best part. They're going to be putting me in men's fashions. Isn't that great?
I guess so.
Just think of all the guys I'm going to meet.
Hi, you two.
Hi, Brooke. How was
Hi.
work?
The usual.
Mom should be home any minute.
Got dinner pretty much under control.
Did either of you notice anything going on with Storm?
Yeah, you seem kind of down.
Down and out, if you ask me.
What do you suppose it is?
I don't know. Oh, that's right. I should have remembered. I didn't remember till now what day it is.
7 years ago today.
I think I know what you must be feeling.
I'll never forget it, Brooke. Never. Dad leaving us the way he did.
It's no use letting it eat away at you like this.
What do you want me to do, just forget it?
No. But it might help all of us if we could learn to forgive.
A man abandoning his wife and family? No way.
It's funny. To tell you the truth, I hardly even remember him.
That's okay, you're just a kid. Listen, don't take me too seriously. I'm just carrying around a lot of old baggage about Dad. It's nothing you need to worry about.
I wonder if he's still alive.
Or where he is. Why we haven't heard from him.
We know why we haven't heard from him.
Storm.
I wonder if Mom remembers about today.
I hope she doesn't.
I don't know if she could ever forget.
Hi, Mom.
What's going on?
We're just waiting for you. Tough day?
Not so bad, really.
I think Katie and Donna have just about got dinner ready.
I think I owe you an apology.
Not really.
Yes, I do, and you know it. You never cease to amaze me, Stephanie.
Doesn't look like anyone is too hungry tonight.
That's okay. Wasn't one of my better casseroles anyway. Why didn't I clear it?
I'll help you.
Call that, wait a minute. I'd like to talk to Mom. It won't take very long.
You two go ahead. I want to stay.
Obviously, we all remember what day this is.
How you feeling about that, Mom?
I don't know, honey. I have so many feelings. Part of me will never get over the hurt, the abandonment. But I also worry about your father, where he is and why we haven't heard from him.
How the hell can you say that after what he did to this family? After what he did to you, Mom? He walked out. No warning, nothing. He just left you with no money and 4 kids to take care of.
Storm.
What kind of life has it been for any of us? All of us working after school and nights trying to bring money in. You work until you drop, trying to keep this family together and get us through college. You haven't had a life, not since he left. Just one endless struggle trying to make ends meet.
It hasn't been that bad.
And that's what gets me the most, is you're always trying to make light of it. You're always trying to make excuses for him.
Storm, I am not trying to make excuses. And you were talking about something that you don't know anything about. There is no excuse for what your father did to me and to you children. But we don't have all the answers. We don't know what was going on inside your father that made him do what he did.
Oh, Mom, there you go again. You're trying to make...
Storm, stop it. I mean it. I want you to drop it right now. Think about how your grandmother must feel. Her own son. And who are we to pass judgment? I'm gonna go see her tonight.
I'll go with you, Mom.
No, honey, I think it's better if I go by myself. This can't be an easy night for her either. I'm sorry I lost my temper.
Don't be sorry. You should do it more often. It's good for you.
Is that a fact? You know, in spite of everything, we're awfully lucky.
You bet we are.
You look pretty lost in thought.
I'm worried about Caroline. What happened between her and Ridge after I left?
Well, I just left Ridge at the office. Apparently, he didn't get anywhere with her. Caroline didn't want anything to do with him.
Well, I'm not all that surprised. I mean, it's only been a few days. He's got to give her some time to work out her feelings.
What do you think? You seem to be closer to Caroline than anyone right now. Is there a chance that she'll get back together with our brother?
You're not making this very easy, you know.
What?
Apologizing. Thanking you for doing something that only you could have done.
Oh, you're talking about Kristen.
Getting her to stay with us, even if it is just for a little while. I can't tell you how much that means to me.
I think I have some idea. Of course, there are no guarantees. She could change her mind. Kristen is very much her own person.
She's very much like her mother in that respect.
And her father.
Yes, I suppose so. Well, I'm a very lucky man having 2 such beautiful women in my life.
Only 2?
Why can't you just accept a compliment, an expression of affection?
I guess I don't remember how to react.
And I'm to blame for that?
It goes both ways, I'm sure.
You think it's too late for us, Stephanie?
For what?
For us to pick up some of the pieces, begin again?
All of this just because I asked your daughter to stay?
It's more than that. and you know it.
I wish that were true.
You're a fascinating woman, Stephanie Forrester. In all our years, you've never lost that fascination.
Thank you. How am I doing?
Much better. You know, I'm drawn to you tonight. In a way I haven't felt for I don't know how long.
How am I supposed to respond to that?
Honestly, I would hope.
I've always found you attractive, Eric. But lately, something always seems to come between us.
Can't we just put all that aside? Just for a while.
I suppose anything is possible.
You're a very desirable woman, Stephanie.
You've always made me feel that way.
Give me a chance to prove it again.
It was so good of you to come.
How could I not, Mother Logan, today of all days?
7 years. Seven long years. You've been so loyal to me, Beth, all these years. In spite of what my son did to all of you.
We're family, Mother Logan, and nothing will ever change that.
Sit down. I'll pour us some tea.
Oh, no, thank you. I've just come from dinner. Have you eaten?
Oh, my, yes. I had some lovely beef stew that one of the young girls down the hall made for me yesterday. I'll probably have enough to last for days.
I wish you'd spend more time with us.
Fine. Really?
You know, this neighborhood isn't what it used to be. I worry about you over here all by yourself.
This is my neighborhood. It's my home. And I've lived here for 20 years.
But I wish you would at least think about coming to live with us.
It's very generous of you to offer. Storm was over here and said the same thing just the other day. But as I said to him, I'm a firm believer in the fact that a family should have its privacy, and I'm kind of used to my privacy, so it's better this way.
If you're sure.
I'm absolutely sure. Of course I'm sure. You haven't yet said anything about the children.
They're fine.
Fine. I guess I mean, how are they feeling about today? I know that Storm will never forgive his father for walking out the way he did, but how do the girls feel?
They don't talk very much about Stephen anymore. And of course, Katie and Donna were too young. They barely remember him. And I think it's their way of insulating themselves against the hurt and the fact that they may never see him again. And I know Brooke still feels the pain.
What about you?
One thing I know is that I've given up any real hope of him ever coming back.
And how would you react if he did?
Honestly, I don't know. I do know that what he did was inexcusable.
Yes. I have to agree.
I wish he had said something. I wish he had given us a chance to talk about whatever it was that was troubling him. But he didn't. He didn't even leave a note.
Our Stephen didn't have such an easy time of it either, you know.
I know that.
I think that when he saw that last business of his go under, he just didn't have the heart to face things anymore.
Oh, I can understand that. And I would have even tried to help. But nothing justifies walking out on a family. I mean, forget about me. What it's done to the kids, the insecurities that it's caused, the hurt.
Beth, I can't forget about you.
What do you mean?
I mean that you are more responsible than you realize for your husband's leaving.
You know, I've been asking myself that same question. Whether Ridge and Caroline will ever get back together again.
What do you think?
I don't know, Thorne. I really don't know. There's so much that's gone on between them that I don't fully understand.
Like what?
Like what caused this breakup in the first place? Obviously, Ridge did something to hurt Caroline very badly. And knowing our brother, I have to assume it involved another woman.
I wouldn't be surprised.
God, he can be so dumb sometimes.
Which doesn't leave us with any solutions.
Well, the only solution lies with Caroline. How she feels. If she can trust Ridge again.
How could she ever possibly trust him again? His whole history indicates that he's incapable of having any kind of commitment.
But I think this time, it's different. I think Ridge was just as surprised as everyone else to find out he was really in love. Obviously, he blew it somewhere down the line. But I honestly feel he regrets that.
Do you really think he would have regretted it if he hadn't been caught?
Yes, I do. After the past few days, I have to say, I really believe Ridge is in love with Caroline.
Well, where does that leave Caroline? She's been hurt badly. She doesn't know where to turn.
I know, and that's what worries me. In a way, I'm almost glad her purse got stolen. Because it forced her to be in touch with me.
What?
Caroline. Her first night on her own. She was having dinner someplace near her apartment. And some creep came on to her and then took off with her purse.
My God. A girl like Caroline has no business being out there all by herself. She has no idea the kind of people she might run into. She was lucky this time.
And that's what I told her. That's really why I decided to stay in town. In case she needed me again.
Well, I don't like the idea of you out there any more than I do Caroline. If anything ever happened, either one of you.
Don't worry about me. I've survived this long on my own in New York. But I think you're right to be concerned about Caroline. She's led a very sheltered life.
Kristen, I really want to see her. I think she needs a man to talk to.
Maybe you're right.
You know, you're so terrific, the way you've been there for her. But at this point, it might help for her to know that there are some men she can trust.
You're sweet, you know that? But Caroline's been very definite about not wanting to see anybody.
But I might be able to help. At least to get things back into perspective. Will you tell me where she is?
Thorne, I can't.
Look, Caroline may not be in any position right now to know what's best for her. You've done what you can do. Let me have a chance. I'd like to try to make up for some of the hurt that Ridge has caused her. And as his brother, I might be the best one to do that. Give me your address. Let me go to her. See what I can do.
Jewelry provided by Stephen Dweck. Join us tomorrow for the bold and the beautiful.